As mentioned during lecture about RPA career paths, there are several positions that are very popular in RPA world: developer, architect, analyst, and manager. While architect and manager are positions for experienced RPA specialists with deep knowledge of IT and project management, the starting point is usually an RPA developer or analyst. In this course, we focus on practical RPA skills, so I mostly will be talking about finding a job as an RPA developer, as that is the right place to start no matter your goal in RPA career. It is always easier to become an analyst if you started as a developer, and might be harder the other way around, as without practical knowledge it is difficult to evaluate potential automation possibilities. Please consider the following lectures as a simultaneous process, rather than step by step, and focus on all aspects of finding a job at the same time. So today we'll focus on analyzing RPA market and companies that are looking for RPA specialists. I would like to recommend you several job platforms that are worth mentioning and will help you to find a job quicker. Of course, depending on where you live, study your local job websites, but also perform the search at the following websites. Glassdoor. Glassdoor is a worldwide leader on insights about jobs and companies. Built on the foundation of increasing workplace transparency, Glassdoor combines the latest jobs with millions of company ratings and reviews, CEO approval ratings, salary reports, interview reviews and questions, benefits reviews, office photos, and more. Unlike other job sites, all of this information is shared by those who know the company best, the employees. Glassdoor is great to get estimations of the salary and honest opinion of employees. So before applying to any job, study the company, its pros and cons, and what money you can count on. Of course, it all is an estimation, but it will give you a great insight. Register, set an alert for new job postings, and search for open RPA positions. LinkedIn, the world's largest professional network with nearly 740 million members in more than 200 countries. It basically is a social media for employees all around the world. It is very popular among recruiters and they often contact you themselves. However, you need to set up your personal page, including your skills, work experience, languages you speak, your achievements, and so on. I strongly recommend you to set up an account and display your RPA skills and UiPath certification if you got one. Add your friends or other RPA enthusiasts. Another advice is to join groups about robotic process automation and make some posts in them. They can be about emerging RPA technologies, your thoughts on some topic, or maybe an interesting study you found online. Make other RPA specialists notice you and expand your network. Talk to people, make new friends, and mention that you currently are looking for a job or internship, so people can recommend you in their companies. At LinkedIn, you can also find job positions near you or remotely, read job description, and send your CV. Now, what job should you apply to? Search by such keywords like process automation, RPA, UiPath, and of course in your native language. Search for junior positions and internship, as it is a great way to get into a company without having any experience yet. Basically, apply for anything that meets your competence, but also for some positions that you might be not fully qualified yet. Carefully read job description and study topics that you don't have in your skill set yet. Even if you don't have experience or deep knowledge in those topics, at least you will get some understanding. Of course, you can't learn Java overnight, but in some cases you can learn technologies or tools by simply watching several videos about them and using free trials. Don't underestimate yourself. When it comes to companies that are hiring, focus on corporations and bigger companies. Usually, very small organizations and startups search for people with a lot of expertise and experience. But of course, do not exclude them from your list. Bigger organizations are ready to spend some time to teach you and hire people with little to no experience, so it is an easier way in the world of IT, and once you get in, you can manage your career freely. Check for positions in IBM, HP, EY, Amazon, KPMG, Bloomberg, 3M, Deloitte, PwC, various banks and financial organizations, and so on. Check on companies' websites, as there you can often send your CV not for a specific position, but in a database of the company. and they might approach you once they have a position that meets your competence. Check job websites constantly, turn on job notifications, and update your CV with newly acquired skills. We will focus on CV creation in the following lectures.